What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another daily upload. And today I want to talk about how true discipline is faith. The reason why I want to talk about this because I understand now what discipline really is. See, a lot of times people preach discipline through a physical sense, but they don't teach it through a mental aspect. Discipline has to mentally be drilled in your head before you even take action. You got to already know and step out on that act of faith that is already complete, that is already done in God. See, a lot of times you think you disciplined to do something and you take that action, but you're not in the right mindset to take that action. So why is you trying to do something that you're not disciplined to do? You have to discipline your mind before you discipline yourself in the physical action. You trying to take on a task of doing something every day, but your mind not programmed or not disciplined enough to do that task every day. You trying to take on something bigger than what you can take on. And I preach this in my videos, take one step at a time. To build that true faith, to build that discipline, you have to start small. Dang, bro, I just dropped the phone in the middle of the video, but who cares? You got to start small. Stop trying to start out doing this, start trying to start out doing that. You got to start small. You got to start with something easy. Because once your brain knows it's easy, then you can increase. And it's going to be easier and easier. And I realized that when I took a step back and started doing things one by one, things have become more easier. My mind has become more clear. Because you're trying to take on so much at one time, your mind can only process a little bit at a time. That's why you can only see a little bit at a time, because there's more in your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, than what you're viewing in your reality. But like I said, your mind can only process one thing at a time, and your eyes can only process one thing at a time. So you need to take one step at a time and focus, lock in on that one thing, one step at a time. Because you're trying to focus on this and focus on that and focus on that. And it's hard to do that. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's hard to do that because our mind can only focus on so much. And yes, you can multitask, but that multitasking gonna make you tired so easily. Why would you want to be so tired when you can focus and lock in on one thing at a time? Because when you focus and lock in on one thing at a time, it's showing that you truly have faith, that you know that every step you take is going to work. You trying to lock in on multiple things at one time because you feel like this one thing not gonna work. But why do you feel like it's not going to work? If you feel like it's not going to work, you're not moving out of true faith. Discipline. You're not disciplined enough to take on that task. But if you understand that it's going to work mentally, then you're disciplined to take on that task. And when you're disciplined mentally, everything feels like a breeze. I'm talking about time. Everything feels like a breeze. I literally was just in my room today cooking up beats, and I was just in the flow state. I was just making beats without even thinking. Like, I didn't even realize how many beats I made when I finished. I'm just like, how many beats did I make? And I'm like, hold on. This really how it should be when you lock in and focus on one task at a time. Because I even cleaned my room. When I locked in and focused, I was able to clean my room and do extra. Because you just got to discipline your mind to do that one task. You got to set an intention to do a task. And when you set that intention, you got to pay attention to how your mind feels and how your body feels before you even do it. Because so many times we try to rush into things, like I said, without knowing how we truly feel. You're not in the right mindset. You don't have the right emotions going to truly be in that flow state. You still feeling emotions. You still feeling down and all that. Sometimes you just need to sit with yourself before you even take on the task. Sit with yourself. Allow these emotions, allow yourself to feel these emotions, allow these emotions to clear out. And then when you have a clear mind and a clear heart, go for it. Do it. No matter what. When they be like, do something, no matter how you feel or how your emotions, whatever they be saying, that's true. But at the same time, to make it easier, why not just sit there and feel the emotion? And let the emotion pass. So when you take on the task, you don't have to be sitting there feeling like, oh, it's something pushing you to stop doing it. Because when you truly in that flow state, nothing stops you. You just want to keep going and keep going and keep going until you get tired, until you feel like your subconscious mind is tired. of doing that task. But like I said, a lot of times we try to rush into things and we don't never take a break when it comes to doing things. You just got to start taking breaks throughout your day and just sitting with yourself. Before you take on any task, start sitting with yourself. Start taking deep breaths. Start listening to yourself. Start listening to your emotions, because those emotions is God talking to you. God is trying to see if you're going to trust him enough to just sit there and let the emotions pass, or if you're going to react to the emotions. And a lot of times we react to the emotions because we don't take the time to sit there and just allow them to be. But you need to understand what is going on, and you need to understand that true faith is really just sitting there and learning how to discipline yourself to just sit, to just be still. That's really what I feel like true discipline is just sitting and being still. Because in the Bible, it says be still in the Bible verse. But if I could show y'all the Bible verse right now, I would show y'all. But it says it in the Bible. You have to be still and know that God is working. God is working through you. But God can't work through you if you're not still, if you got too much chaos going on. You got too much chaos built up in here. So that's why your world on the outside is chaotic. But if you was just to take a step back and just breathe and just relax, lay down for a little bit, let yourself feel your emotions, I promise you that chaos will clear up on its own. But you need to have that faith and that discipline to understand that you got to sit still. So today I want you to discipline yourself to sit still, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Just start sitting still throughout the day. Learning your body, learning your emotions. Learning where your emotions stem from. You can learn a lot from just sitting still. Sitting still is the simplest form of meditation. Simple, just sit there. Don't do nothing, just sit. I do it all the time. I just be sitting. I can do it in public around people with my anxiety going crazy. Sometimes you just got to sit there when your anxiety going crazy. And I got a series coming about anxiety too. I'm doing anxiety. I'm doing a whole series about that. Because I posted it and everybody was like, they wanted me to do anxiety. Being friends with your anxiety. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that whole series. I got y'all. But hey, that's it for the video, man. That's what I wanted to talk about today, man. I hope y'all having a blessed day, blessed night, man. Staying safe out here, drinking your water, man. Hey, give me a fist bump. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.